Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. Today I'm going to show you some very quick and easy fall DIYs using mostly Dollar Tree items. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell button so you can get notified every time I upload. With that being said, now let's craft. Alright, so for my first project I will be using these Dollar Tree long decor signs. Now the ones I'm using are from the fall season, but Dollar Tree carries these all year round. It just has different images on them. I'm going to use 6 of these for my first project. Now I'm using the back, but I did remove the front images just so my projects can look cleaner. So it's totally up to you if you want to leave it or take it off. After removing the sticker, I'm going to glue the first 2 decor signs together. Now I'm going to use a combination of wood glue and hot glue. For the other 2 that I'm going to make, I am going to cut them, but before I cut them, I am going to glue them together. And now before I glue them, I'm going to just mark them down where I'm going to cut them, just so when I glue these together, I don't add hot glue on the other side, so like that I can reuse these little pieces. Now it's totally up to you if you want to cut them first and then glue them, or just do it like I did, but I feel like this was easier for me since I am using my jigsaw. And this is how they look. Now for the vase, I'm using a Dollar Tree shelf. Now I'm going to just cut this a little bit down, just because 1, I felt like it was too long, and 2, as you can see, they have 2 holes on each side, so instead of leaving them, I decided to cut them. So if by now you haven't guessed what I'm making, I am going to make these little pumpkins out of these decor signs. So before I glue the pumpkins to the vase, I am going to paint them first. So I'm going to paint one of the pumpkins using some white chalk paint mixed with a little bit of ivory, so it can be, or actually this is not ivory. I'm going to make the color ivory. This is like a butter something. But if you already have an ivory, you can just use that. The other one is going to be white, and then the other one is going to be green using the Waverly chalk paint in the color celery. Once these are dry, I'm going to distress the edges and make these look more farmhouse. For the stems, I will be using 2 Jenga blocks that I glued together and painted them using the Waverly Antique Wax. And look how cute these pumpkins are turning out. Now I'm going to start gluing these to my little stand, and I'm going to start with the middle pumpkin, which is going to be the tallest green pumpkin, and I'm using a combination of wood glue and hot glue. Then I will be gluing the other 2 right in front of it, but this time I'm going to overlap them just a little bit. And I'm going to glue one on each side. To decorate the pumpkins, I will be using this 2-tone berry garland that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now, I got mine last year, but don't you worry, because Dollar Tree is carrying some berry garlands this year. I'm not quite sure if they are carrying the exact same colors, but they are carrying berry garlands that you can use instead. Now I'm going to cut 3 pieces and add 1 to each pumpkin. As you can see, I am not gluing anything. I'm just twisting. And then to finish it off, I will be adding a jute twine bow to each pumpkin. And that is all I'm doing to the pumpkins. You can totally add more things to it, like leaves. You can add a big wreath, like right in front of the big pumpkin. I don't know, there's so many different things that you can do, but I am leaving mine just like this. So that is it for this beautiful pumpkin stand, which I think it turned out so cute and gorgeous. For my next project, I will be using 2 of the pieces that were left over. These are the smaller ones. I am going to just glue these together using hot glue. Then I'm going to paint them using some white chalk paint. I am making a smaller little pumpkin, but this time I'm going to use it the other way around, and I'm going to drill a hole at the very top. This time I'm not adding a Jenga block as a stem. I'm using this stem that I removed from a Dollar Tree pumpkin, and I thought this went perfect for this. Now before I add the stem, I do want to add some leaves on here and then add the stem right on top of it. I'm adding this Hello Autumn little wood sign that I've got from a Dollar Tree pack. I painted it using the Waverly Antique Wax, then I add it to the little pumpkin. To finish it off, I will be adding a jute twine bow, and that is it for this cute little small pumpkin. For my next project, I will be using the 2 leftover pieces plus another 2 of the decor signs. Now, honestly, I've had so many different things in mind to do with these 4 pieces. So I am going to show you several things that you can do with these. Now, the first thing you'll do is just glue these together to make a square. I'm going to glue them using hot glue, but you can use wood glue and hot glue if you want. I'm going to paint this with the Waverly Antique Wax, but for it to look like the Waverly Antique Wax, I'm going to paint it using white first, and then once it's dry, I'm going to paint it with the Antique Wax. So I will be showing you the first option that you can use this as, and you can use this as a frame. So you can add like a placemat underneath it, which is actually the perfect size for this. Or you can just use a different image. The second option will be as a tray. Just add 3 of the Dollar Tree wood planks underneath. The third option will be just use this as a decorative window. For my next project, I will be using 2 of the Dollar Tree Decor Signs. Once again, I'm removing the image and the back sticker. I am using the back. Now I'm going to glue these together using hot glue. Then I'm going to paint them, but I'm going to mix 2 colors to make the color ivory. I will be adding the word gather using these Hobby Lobby stickers. I will be adding it more towards the side, so on the other side I can add a Dollar Tree pumpkin pick. Now to add the pick, instead of gluing it up in one piece, I am going to take it apart and then glue one by one. And that is it, guys. That is it. Look how beautiful this gather sign turned out. My next project is going to be quick and easy. Honestly, this wasn't going to be part of this video, but I've done this already like 3 weeks ago and I haven't been able to add it to any video, so I decided to add it to this since I think it goes perfectly with the rest of the DIYs. So from the Dollar Tree, I will be using a foam pumpkin. This one is white. They usually carry orange and black, but I was lucky to find one that was plain white. And I'm going to paint it using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Celery. But as you can see right here where they glue the pumpkin together, and I didn't like how that looked, so I used a Senshi to try to send that out. But honestly, that didn't work either because you can still see it and it left the pumpkin foam weird. But I still decided to use it even though it left it weird. As you can see right here, once I paint it, you can see where I used the Senshi. Once I am done painting this, I'm going to now distress it using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Moss. I added way too much, so then I just used some more celery to go over it. And that is it for the pumpkin. For the stem, I'm going to use a piece of dowel that I already had. I'm going to paint it dark brown. Now before I add the stem to this, I decided to use some jute twine and put it around the pumpkin where you can see the line. And that is it. Now I'm going to add the stem first, and then I will be adding this Walmart floral pick, which it looks so nice. Now I'm going to finish it off by adding a bow that I made using this Dollar Tree jute twine. And that is it for this pumpkin. Look how cute this turned out. And that is it for these beautiful projects. Let me know down in the comment section which one was your favorite, because I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, bye.